Welcome to Fort Collins, Colorado, home to the Colorado State Rams, settled at just over 5,000 feet, and we have a game that will live up to the altitude. Today, these two teams square off in what should be an exciting Mountain West showdown. As we'll see, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Colorado State Rams. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Rainbow Warriors will kick it away to start us off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Colorado State's offense will go on the attack first. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Fires one high and deep. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Rams will call on their punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll field the punt and look for room. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. So Hawaii's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different...
Breaks into the open. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. And the Rainbow Warriors, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. His defense didn't hang its head. They stood tall after the big play. 3rd and goal coming. Back's got it. And to the end zone. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors! Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Swings it out to his running back. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Rams in the hurry-up.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now, get ready for another one.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Guys, let's take a moment and look at Colorado State. This is exactly how you want to start conference play. Early in the race for sure, but precisely the type of foundation you need to set.
And this is really the meat on the bone in the schedule, right? A lot of teams have out-of-conference games early in the season, but now is where it matters the most. You talk to any coach, they'll tell you, David, number 1, on the goal sheet is to win your conference.
And I think it's so hard because of the familiarity. You play these same teams every single year. You know them inside and out. They know your scheme, you know their scheme, and sometimes the momentum of the moment can be tough, so got to continue to play well within the...
Turning it on! And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Colorado State. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. First down, 10 yards to go. Davis looking to pass. Fires to the middle. And incomplete on the deep ball. All right, guys, let's talk for a second about Hawaii. It can be a little bit tricky to balance that high school recruiting, transfer portal recruiting for some of the non-traditional powers. But when they're grabbing linebackers like this guy, you know they're doing the right thing.
Absolutely, and there's nothing tricky about that, right? Like, recruiting high school players is essential. Transfer portal is good to supplement, but getting a guy like this that can run at the linebacker spot, it can upgrade your roster immediately.
And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down, and no big secret why. That receiver was being mauled by the defender.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
From the shotgun, the inside give. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside, defense.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. The Rainbow Warriors will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They want to throw it. They go to the wide receiver screen. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. That brings us to 3rd and goal from the 6 after they went backwards on the last one. From the gun, wants to pass. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
Man, what a great break on the ball, way to knock it down. But, man, in this situation, they're almost in field goal range, had a chance to maybe take some points off of the board. That's a big play that we might circle back to later.
And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Nestled just inside that right upright. And, guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. We've had some early scores. They get the ball back, trailing by a field goal, 10-7. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Swings it out to the flat. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Rams racing to the line in a hurry-up.
The #1 goal as a defense is try to hit the QB as many times as possible. Try to rattle him, try to get him flustered a little bit. Nice job of getting there, getting the hit on him, but nice job of executing by the quarterback. Taking the hit, delivering the strike.
The Rams come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He'll throw on 3rd down. Throws to the wideout. On target to the left. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. Running back searching for a hole. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Oh, better look out! And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Hills. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains, it's 1st down at the 27.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. Hand off from the shotgun. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. Gets it to him on the screen. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
So the offense gets an automatic 1st down after the roughing the passer penalty. And guys, bringing the heat is what any defense is about, but you have to stop short of making that official reach for his flag. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down.
And that's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a...
Touchdown, Colorado State! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
The give to the back. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down mark.
And I love the idea of getting this guy screen throws because of his ability after the catch. So nice job getting downfield, getting a hat-on-hat, and giving him a tunnel to run through.
On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Rainbow Warriors will snap it on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Gets it past the marker. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After run, now throw. Fires a bullet, now it's picked off. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Power football with the run. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So 1st down here as they go back to work. They'll send the tight end in motion. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Williams.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Look out, he's got room. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. And the Rams want to move quickly.
Yeah, he does a really good job being decisive, getting downhill, being a great runner. And guess what? You know how easy offense is when you get me at 2nd and short, 2nd and medium? Everything in the playbook is open to me.
The Rams are facing 3rd and inches. Looking to throw for it. Got it in the middle, it's Hills. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Grab near the sticks, it's Lewis. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. They'll try to get it in with the run. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. They'll move the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown Rams! Lining up to add another. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Davis will throw. Pocket breaking down.
Well, just nowhere to go there, and it started in the pocket. It was collapsing. Quarterback felt it, so he tried to get outside, make something happen himself, but give the defense tons of credit. Excellent job in pursuit. They're able to give up no gain.
And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Motion from the wide receiver. Caught behind the line. It's Lewis. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Almost a D lineman's dream, but he couldn't hang on. It'll be 3rd down.
Oh, that hit him in a bad spot, right in the hands. Great play. You still get a pass breakup, but man, that could have been an interception by the defender there. Nice break on the football, but secure that big fella and get the 6. Get the pick 6.
Oh, they're after him. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Rams will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll take it on the return. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. The Rainbow Warriors, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Bought a little time, lets it go. Snagged in the middle, it's Booth. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on 1st down. Creates a little room. He's up to 86 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. And the Rainbow Warriors have it with a 1st and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone. The throw to the outside is complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. This time they'll go to the running game. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Hawaii. Ready to try the point after.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Hawaii, 17.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Colorado State takes over the Ram offense, returns to the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Oh, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Grab near the marker, it's Brown. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the 1st.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
The Rams will hustle to the line. Guys, let's take a minute and look big picture at Colorado State. By the end of the day, one of these 2 teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding coaching staffs, NFL talent on both teams going into this one. David, this might be a rematch in the conference championship game. We might get to see this matchup again.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have 2 teams playing so well at the top of their conference. You know this game matters. There's no sleepwalking into this game. You see the numbers at the top of the conference. It's you and it's them. Who's going to come out today?
Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that in route.
Gonna look downfield again. Makes the grab. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado State. Let's see, he can block, he can catch, he can run. Yeah, let's just forget about the blocking for now. The catching, the running, the scoring is dangerous.
And they do the dirty work, but this is what they would prefer to do. These guys want to catch touchdown passes. Most of these guys were wide receivers in high school, and they show you why. They'll go up, get that football, make plays for their quarterback.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Davis looking to pass. Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Napier. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. He'll pull it down and run. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
Man, this defense has their hands full today because not only do they have to worry about the running backs and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that. Not a huge explosive play, but he showed you the athleticism. He showed you he has the ability to hurt you with his legs.
He's piled up 112 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity here. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He makes a grab, and he will score! Touchdown, Warriors!
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Williams.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Grabbed over the middle, it's Lewis. They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Lewis. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. They'll go to the air on second and short. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. And the Rams come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Tackled behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big third down stop by this defense. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Rams will send out the punt unit.
On to kick it away.
Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Still on his feet at the 35. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. Throws to the tight end. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Davis will throw. Quickly out to the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Just enough time for one final play of the half. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great scene there today in Fort Collins. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison. Or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to our team at sunny Lubick Field.
And the Rams will kick it away to crank up the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Flushed out of the pocket. On the move, he fires. Complete to the right. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. The give out of the gun. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. He's already made 1 field goal, but this one is going to need a big leg. A 50-yard attempt coming. Just drives it between the uprights. That'll cut the lead to 1, 28 to 27.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Oh, he's got some space. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. The Rams want to pick up the tempo. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Williams. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, first and goal. He'll keep it himself. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that, no gain on the play. They'll give it another shot on second and goal from the 4. Off the play fake. Bringing the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking for the touchdown on third and goal. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Absolutely perfect. Now up by 4 here in the third quarter. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. And the Rainbow Warriors can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that was a nice second down run and setting up 3rd and inches. And now it's physical time, right? Like, they know you might run the football. You know you probably want to run the football. How can you be more physical? Sometimes bring some extra bodies, some extra tight ends in. Go to that play that you know is your short yardage play.
The Rainbow Warriors will have it 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the tailback. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense.
You want to bring in your tight ends? You want to bring in more beef for that offensive line? I'm going to bring in more beef. Nice job by the defense understanding the situation. Red zone, field shrinks. I need more bigger personnel on the field, some big guys that can stop the run. Played the run well. Great job by the defense understanding the situation.
So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. That brings them to within 1. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
And the Rams moving quickly to the line. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Crosses the 45. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. The Rams just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Wants to go up top on 1st down. The sure hands, it's ball. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Gets the back moving. Out of the gun to give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Rams come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. He'll throw it. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Here's the pressure. He's going to run it. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? The Rams are marching down the field. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the defense makes the tackle, but not before he gets down to the 2. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. Sneak gets it done.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
And right down the middle.
38, Hawaii. 30.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. At the 35, he's loose. There he goes. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. On the option, he'll pitch it. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal opportunity, man, oh man, those collars start getting a little tight across the way. He cannot get it in, a mere inches away from pay dirt. Down in the final period in a tight game, and they will go for it on 4th and... Touchdown, Hawaii! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And the head coach is going to keep going for it on 4th down because his offense responds like that. Your coach gives you the ultimate vote of confidence. Down on the goal line, we're going for it. I believe in you guys to execute and get us in the end zone, and they pay it off. Phenomenal job up front by the offensive line. You love to see a team respond to their coach's confidence.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense, to be physically pounded. The run is coming, you know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
And the Rams want to crank the tempo. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Caught near the sticks, it's Williams. It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no huddle.
The Rams getting set on 1st and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Here comes the hurry up. Wide receiver comes in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Get it out on the screen. They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a 1st down.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip off that explosive play?
From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. Or will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Here comes the heat. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
They've done a nice job marching the football down the field to get into this position in the red zone. You throw an incomplete on 3rd down, so the question now, are you going for a touchdown, try to pay this drive off, or are you just going to take the points?
He splits the uprights. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top.
Big-time kick right there, man. 4th quarter, clutch time. You needed to come through to take the lead, and now the pressure goes to the defense. You got to keep this lead. Got to get a stop or 2 more, and you can get the dub in this football game.
Breaks into the open. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Stopped at the 41-yard line after the 5-yard gain. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. And the Rainbow Warriors can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll run it from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. In the dead center of the field as they try to convert this 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The Rainbow Warriors are moving quickly down the field. Davis looking to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. And the Rainbow Warriors with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. The Rainbow Warriors kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. He's got him. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. They're going to run it to the right. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Snap to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. A little screen to the running back. Moving toward the end zone, and the ball is free. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. How about the defense with almost a desperation-type play to stop this drive and preserve the lead?
I love how they've got guys flying around here in the 2nd half and getting hats on the football. They practice creating these takeaways all week long in practice. They're trying to be opportunistic, and you're seeing that here from this defense in the 2nd half.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we could put a few 1st downs together, we're looking really good.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They're backed up just a little, 1st and 10 from their own 19. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long.
Let's go get that 6. Here we go, here we go.
Leaves it with the back. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. They'll go to the ground. They will stop him short, and the defense trying to keep him alive. And the Rams line up to punt it away. Looks it in at the 40. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Davis will throw. That pass is incomplete.
Well, quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
Quarterback extends the play. He had that one slip to the ground, and if he had held on, that might have been a wrap. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Wants to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. This time it's complete. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Tight end now in motion. Off play action on 1st down. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. Got to keep that urgency up here, but already in position for the game-tying field goal. On the ground. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
Man, I love this offense, being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown, and more importantly, take the lead.
And the extra point is good.
Colorado State, 41.
He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. Okay, 1-possession game. You've got some time to work with, but you have to make up some ground quickly, David.
Got to be smart. Can't throw in front of the sticks. Can't get tackled in front of the sticks. Make sure we're taking some shots down the field, chewing up some yards. Jesse, the defense will be vulnerable here.
Yeah, and I think because of that, David, offensively, you got to have a plan. You got to know where your best matchup is out on the perimeter and who can make the big catches here in small windows.
No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Wants to throw and not much time to work with. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. Takes it the other way.
Well, we've seen this defense make plays time and time again in this game. They may have just sealed it with that takeaway.
Down to a knee here. The defense still has a couple of timeouts if they want to use them. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals, and usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.